that one bullshit Yooka fucking Laylee trophy. So for this week's episode, I'm taking a look at Yooka Laylee and the Impossible Lair, as it has one bullshit trophy, which is the TONIC BOOM trophy, which requires you to purchase all of the overworld play tonics.
What? What the fuck?
Now, I know what you're thinking. Everyone thinks Hive 1 is the most bullshit trophy in this list, as you have to complete the Impossible Lair. But after beating it, I've got to say it's not that bullshit. If you go in with the maximum amount of bees, you should be okay. You will die a few times, but if you take your time and you're patient, you'll get through it. I mean, it could have been a lot more bullshit. The trophy could have been to do it without any bees. So for that reason, I don't think this really qualifies as a bullshit trophy.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I mean, I did it in 5 attempts. I lost 42 of my 48 bees, but it was still fairly manageable. Just go slow. No, the real problem is TONIC BOOM, the silver trophy for collecting all of the tonics. You see, these tonics are sort of boosters that the player can equip to give them special abilities or offer up certain gameplay or visual filters. The tonics themselves are found scattered throughout the game's overworld, which for me was the best part of the game, as it's a sort of a top-down Zelda-style hub area that houses all of the game's 40 levels. There are a few things that make the trophy bullshit, and one of them is the fact that you have to first find all of the 61 hidden tonics around the overworld. Now, a lot of them are in plain sight, though maybe just out of reach, requiring you to find a path to them or maybe solve a little puzzle or something. However, some of them are completely hidden in places requiring random buddy slams to reveal them. And sure, you can spend your quills on the signpost to get vague hints, but really, how the fuck are you supposed to know they're there? No, perhaps the biggest bullshitting thing about this trophy is that when you first find a tonic, that's not enough to actually have it, as you then need to buy it before you can use it. So wait, what? I've just found the thing, but now I have to actually buy it to use it. It's a real dumb move, and it is, to be fair, expected from a game as obnoxious as Yooka Laylee. I really didn't enjoy playing through this game. It was a fucking slog, from the bland level design to the annoyingly bullshit cheap sections where you'll just die again and again. It just wasn't a fun game. When your overworld hub area that links your levels is the best part of your game, you know something's gone wrong there. So now, once you've spent hours traipsing around the overworld trying to find them all, you then need to spend even more time grinding the game's actual levels to collect enough of the quills, which acts as the game's currency, to be able to afford the damn things. And you better have a big fucking wallet full of these quills, as they're not cheap. They range from around 100 quills to 2,500 quills per fucking tonic, and that is a ridiculous amount, especially when if you complete a level collecting, say for example, 500 quills, you'll get a lot of them taken away from you because you had equipped several tonics that lower the multiplier level before you went into it. Yeah, that's right. Another bullshit part is that any good or useful tonics that you may have and want to use to actually help you get through the levels a bit easier probably cause the quill multiplier to lower, so despite collecting hundreds of quills in a level, you will probably only end up with like just under 100, and this for me is just absolute pure bullshit filler just to prolong the game far beyond its actual length. I mean, I completed the whole game and the lair in around 10 hours. However, I then had to spend another six fucking hours grinding levels to earn enough goddamn fucking quills to buy the fucking tonics that I'd already fucking collected. And let me tell you, playing level 1 over and over and over and over again to collect quills is not fun. By this point, I was even using boosters that actually improved the multiplier, such as Quill Explosion and Googly Eyes, to increase it to like 2 times 2 or something, but it still left me with a few hours of pointless grinding, going through level 1 again and again, slowly building up enough quills to buy all 61 tonics. And yes, I do realise that the game does have a bit of mercy in that you don't need the 60-second tonic, which is the one that you would get for beating the Impossible Lair with 0 Bs. So thankfully, in that respect, it is a bit lenient. But the fucking grind just to get those 61 is just a pain in the ass. And you know what? I barely fucking used any of them. I would buy them, especially the filters to change the look of the game. I wouldn't even fucking use them. So I was spending all that time and effort to things that I weren't even going to fucking use, because I'd already completed the fucking game before I could even afford them all. Great. What a fucking joke. Just thank God you don't have to collect that 60-second tonic. That is literally the only saving grace here. And that is why the TONIC BOOM trophy in Yooka Laylee and the Impossible Lair gets a bullshit trophy rating of...
Bullshit.